Yo, what is up, my mullet Sharp here, and bringing you guys a new type of video. We're going to be going over Hardpoint in this video. We're going to be doing the Hardpoint setups, where you guys need to go for each hill to get the best position on each hill. And so we're going to start off by, I have no idea why I have no game. Oh no, I have a game set. Alright, so the first hardpoint on this map is obviously in the middle. Now, this is probably one of our worst hardpoint maps as a team. My team being Fear, obviously. So the first hardpoint really on just about every single map is in the middle. And let's say for this map, standoff, raid, slums, and I think that's pretty much it. But as far as the middle hardpoint goes, really, you don't want to let the other team get that much time. Like, you don't want them to get like a 30-second lead on you off in the beginning. But you don't really need to be pushing and setting up for this hardpoint. This is not the hardpoint that you want to control. Really, while the hardpoint is in the middle, what you want to be doing is trying to get control of this sand building the whole entire time. And just waiting for this next hardpoint to move over here. What you want to do is have someone get sand building and then have someone hold statue side. Now, when you're holding statue side, I recommend you either sit behind this white truck right here, just kind of heglitch right here, look right there, make sure they don't jump up in your top Aladdin, and then, or you can go inside of Aladdin and watch front Aladdin, watch these stairs, and just watch for them to try to flank around the back. Because if you're sitting right here, how are they going to come up behind you unless they spawn back there, which they're not. So you sit here, watch the back cross, watch the front, and just kill people as they're crossing back. And you want to make sure you're giving your team this up top spawn, because when you have this up top spawn, even if they do get inside the sand building, you have these head glitches to get on. You're coming here and you're pushing from the head glitch side. You're not pushing from the this sand beach side. If you spawn right here, this is just completely hopeless because this is the spawn that you want to give them. You spawn down here and you're running up. People are looking out that window with the M8 or whatever, and they're just shooting you. You're just like free pickings for them. I would recommend you run a smoke in case you do spawn right here, so you can maybe smoke right there, maybe smoke in front of the window, so they can't see you and you have time to push up. So the setup for this building, I would say, have someone inside the hard point, have someone running around maybe in front of the hard point down here watching front door, helping with beach side, have two people holding statue side, have someone in Aladdin, and then have someone in like around this area statue, and then have someone inside Aladdin watching the front. The statue guy can help with front, he can watch the step ups, and then he can also help with statue side. So that would be the setup for this. And like I said, just forget about the middle hard point. Just make sure they don't get some easy 20-second, 30-second lead on you. And basically the way you should look at hard point is each hard point is 60 seconds long. So if you can get 30 seconds out of every hard point, then you're going to win the game easily. So that's the way you need to think of it. So I would recommend with hardpoint at least have someone 25 seconds left. If there's 25 seconds left on the hill, have one person move to the next one and start getting set up and trying to give your team the spawn. Now, this top one is going to be really important. This one and the church one, which I'll get to when the hardpoint moves there, is probably going to be the two most important hardpoints of the game. Now, you're going to want to have someone sit in here. Most of the time, I usually sit right here when I'm in here and watch the middle with like an M8. And if you have an SMG, you're just going to want to lay in here. You're not going to be able to help anyone, mainly unless they come out of the middle building or they push up the left side. Now, you don't want to look right side at all. You're just going to get picked off. But usually when I'm laying in the hard point or sitting in here, I'll try to have an assault rifle and be just helping where people need help. Like if someone dies middle, I'll pick up middle from right here in the head glitch. If someone needs help left side, I'll help look left side. But you want to make sure you're not getting picked off here. So if you look and someone's shooting at you, don't challenge the gunfight. You want to back down and just hold your position in the hard point. Because if you die, that means someone on your team, either one, you're not getting time, and then two, someone on your team has to rotate and get in the hard point and leave their position. So for this, you want to have someone in the hard point. Someone watching left side, they can sit right here. They can, if this car is blown up, sit behind this car. Hell, they can even sit, right here. But what they got to watch out for is getting shot from right there. So I wouldn't recommend that. But make sure you're watching this left side, and then have someone watching these middle stairs. This is a good spot right here to watch this. You can even just sit in here. I think people can jump up on these rocks and get in this building, so you got to watch out for that. But just make sure you're watching this middle area. You can even just hang out right here and sit behind this and watch, but you got to watch your left side. And then for the right side, we call this, our call out for this is called bent. And you know why? Because Moho says every time he goes over here, he gets bent over. So right here, you can see this barrel. If this is blown up, sit behind this car. But you just want to keep rotating right here, because what people are going to try to do to you on this side is come behind this car and try to shoot at you and try to shoot you through there and try to shoot you right there. So you just want to keep rotating. I recommend you use stock so you can aim in and move around faster. So you can rotate between this car back and forth and watch people coming up this right street. So let's go over that again. Guy watching left side, guy watching middle, guy watching right side, and then guy inside the hill, picking up where it needs to be helped. So that's going to be that. The next hill is going to move over here to the church, and I'm going to say that you're going to want to move to this church building probably with like 30 seconds. And if you can, get a shotgun guy in here, because shotguns are allowed. I know it's annoying, but have a shotgun guy sitting here. And I would recommend you get 2 people in this hill. Just have someone laying right here watching, even just like sitting in this corner right here, waiting for someone to jump in the step up and kill him. And then have another person. I always sit in this corner and just wait for them to run in. No one really ever checks this corner, and if they do, especially on land, if they're running in, like, you're not going to get killed if you're pre-aiming a door, unless they just absolutely destroy you. But just have them sit this door, and maybe you can just like sit here and just rotate like this. But have 2 people in, 2 people inside the hill with SMGs or a shotgun. Have someone just hanging out back here, holding the spawn, watching this, and then either have someone pushed up here to the left, where they can help watch the front window step up and help watch this left street. Or you can have them over here helping hold the spawn more, maybe sitting right here watching this right side and helping watching these back stairs. Because you should have that front window unlocked. No one should be able to jump in and kill you, even if they have dexterity. Like, it's just ridiculous that people jump in and get kills. So the next hard point is going to be moving the statue, and this is where you're going to want to save your kill streaks. If you have kill streaks such as airstrikes, hellstorms, whatever, you're going to want to save them for this, because this is going to be the open hard point. And this truck right here is so overpowered, it's ridiculous. If they're spawning up here and you're behind this truck, this head glitch is ridiculous. All you have to do is crouch behind it. You can just look at people coming up, shoot them from there. M8, you're going to destroy people. But for this hard point, what you're going to do, have someone sitting behind this truck, have someone inside Aladdin building, watching the front Aladdin, making sure they're not coming up behind you guys. Have someone inside Sand building, holding down that. Plus, because after this, the next hardpoint moves to middle. So if you get this hardpoint and you're set up good inside Sand building, then you'll already be set up for the next hardpoint in the middle. So that's where it kind of just stacks onto that. So I would recommend you have 2 people. Maybe have a guy right here, and then maybe have a guy hanging around here helping watch like the front sand. Have a guy in sand watching that, and then have a guy in Aladdin holding that down. And then say if this guy at the truck needs help over here, the Aladdin guy can come out and help, or the guy sitting right here can come out and help. Because that's really mainly what hardpoint is helping your teammates out. It shouldn't be everyone has to win their gunfight, and if you lose that gunfight, then you're gonna lose that position. It should be all right, this guy loses a gunfight, 2 people can rotate over and just pick that spot up, and you have time to spawn and get that good spawn and run there. So. Then the next hardpoint is going to move back to the middle, and it just starts all over again. You should already be held up in sand, because you're holding down this hardpoint, and then they have that guy in Aladdin already, and then 2 people need to just start pushing for the middle hardpoint, maybe trying to get some time on there, and also trying to contest that hardpoint. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helped you guys out, then let me know in the comments if you guys are struggling with hardpoint. I know we are it's probably our worst game type. It's new. It's something new brought to Call of Duty. CTF and S&D was always here, and hardpoint is just a new game type. We're still learning it, still learning stuff on the way, and I've picked up from other pro players on stuff to do. And honestly, I think the best thing to do is to play 8s or fill in with a team that knows what they're doing, and you can learn from that. But really, the main thing you want to focus on in hardpoint, get your score streaks, especially for this map, because score streaks will help you with that statue one, and even help you with that back one if you don't have that held down. So save your score streaks for that ones. Make sure you don't waste them on the middle, or waste them on sand building, or waste them on church. I see people do that all the time, and it's stupid. Make sure you're saving those score streaks. And also make sure you're holding down the spawn. You need to have someone anchoring the spawn. And really, a trick that I would say when it's in the church, the biggest trick, because that is going to be the main hard point when that's held down. How to break that spawn, I would say have someone try to push up this far left street over here and try to come up behind them. Maybe go all the way over there, or just come through here. Because if you push and get back here, then that's going to start giving them a bad spawn. It's going to give your team a good spawn, or a semi-better spawn. Because if you're nowhere near them, then you're just going to spawn all the way in Magundi land. But if you kill them here, then they're going to start spawning away. So you want to try to push all the way around, get control of this back area, and then try to flood this middle church. But really, this church to me is whoever gets in there first is going to hold it down, because they'll have shotguns in there, and it's just a one-shot kill as soon as they pop up in the door. You just really have to work it and focus on rotating fast enough, and focus on holding down the spawns. That's all I can say for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helped, then be sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let me know what map you guys want to see next. I'm doing callouts, and I'm doing hardpoint setups, and then I'll get into S&D and all that stuff. So let me know what map you guys want to see next. As always, it's your boy Sharp. I'm out. Peace.